Hey, it's Crystal with From the Angels and Beyond. So I thought, because I haven't done one before, or it's been a long time, reintroduce myself to you guys, or introduce if this is your first time on my channel. So my name is Crystal, and I am I'm a homeschooling mom. I'm also a light worker, starseed, divine feminine. I wear a lot of hats, and it's not just in my personal life. Galactically, I also wear a lot of hats, as I'm sure a lot of you do too. If you are drawn to me, we are most likely star fam. Boop, boop. Here for a divine mission and a greater purpose than just the eat, sleep, do it again the next day kind of life. You know, it was about 2014 when I kind of first had my spiritual awakening, and it was 2014, 2015. It was soon after my son was born, and life just was not what I had envisioned. There's just a lot of turmoil and stuff going on in my relationship with my kid's father. That relationship itself was very toxic, very abusive, emotionally, at points sometimes physically, and spiritually. It was just draining, and I got to the point where I just wanted out, and I attempted to remove myself from the planet, and it didn't work. And in that desperation, I realized that there is something deeper that is calling me, and being stuck in that whole relationship and being in a place where I just didn't know who I was anymore. I had gotten lost in the role of being a mom. I had gotten lost in the role of being a nurse and taking care of everybody, and that was just what I did. I took care of everybody. And it got to the point where it's just like, I need somebody to take care of me, and nobody's stepping up to do it. Nobody's there to step in, and it had to be me. And so from there, my relationship broke down, and we just ended things, and it was a rough ride. And then soon after, my daughter was just going into kindergarten, and soon after that, I got laid off. And it was just kind of one of those things where just every life, it was like God was like, okay, you're ready for a change. You're ready for things to shift. You know that you're not aligned with the life that you had created for yourself. So let's go. And so it was kind of like a removal of so many things. And in the last few years, I've had a removal of so many things in my life so that I can align to who I am right now and who I am becoming. When I say the shift is real, the shift is real. The breakup didn't happen right away. So I kind of had my spiritual awakening in 2015. Things started to just be I started to question everything that was going on, and I had a trial separation with my kid's dad, and then kind of tried to make things work, blah 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 blah. It took a few years for everything to kind of just dissolve. And the role of co-parenting has been a challenge. The role of redefining who I am as a person, not being a nurse, not being a partner, and just being me again, and rediscovering who I am, and removing myself from people, places, things that no longer aligned to me. And it's not easy, and it's been hella destructive, but I can honestly say the internally, I feel so much more peace than to be caught up in drama and other people's stories and all kinds of stuff. Like in the last year, I'd say, has been where my soul has needed to do the most introspection and the most internal reflection. And it's been the time now where I've had a lot of isolation. And it's isolation from other people so that I can continue to focus on my journey within, and I can resolve what I've been working on and working through, and rediscovering who I truly am and who I want to be and where I want to go. And you can't truly discover that when you're constantly influenced and surrounded by other people's influence. It's just really not possible. When you have other people's chatter in your ear telling you, oh, actually, I think you should do this or you should do that. I have enough internal chatter that to have other people's input sometimes just was not helpful. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to come back, and I've really harnessed who I really am, and I've had to deal with a lot of things, but I've also grown exponentially. I've grown to come to this place where I trust myself. I trust my intuition. I trust my gut. I trust my own knowledge. I trust my guidance. I trust that God and the universe has a plan, and that I, as a soul, had a knowledge prior to this and had planned all of this shit. So as challenging as it's been, there's been a lot of things where it's just like you don't feel like you can keep going, but then you're reminded you're on Earth School. And if you don't work your way through those things or through those challenges, you're gonna come back and fucking repeat it. And I'm like, F that. So I can see now from a higher perspective why, as hard as it's been to kind of do these things by myself, and overcome certain things by myself, I appreciate it more, and I understand, and I'm very grateful for it, because wow, in the last couple years, to say that I've gone through challenges is kind of an understatement, as a lot of us have. And I can still do it with an open heart. I can still do it with love and with a smile on my face. And not every day is rainbows, sunshines, and unicorns, but there are days that are rainbow, sunshine, and unicorns, because life can be magnificent. Life can be magical. And one of the things that I've been working on lately is stepping into a more playful energy. And by stepping into a playful energy, you're allowing your inner child to thrive and to experience things that you just kind of cut them off from, right? We're told we need to grow up, we need to be an adult, and a lot of it has gotten us dull, and we've been so consumed by all of our traumas and our own baggage that we forget that life can be simple. Life can be easy if we allow it to be. And not every, like I said, not every day is going to be like that, but it is possible. It's possible. And when you are now removing yourself from an old paradigm because that's exactly what it is. If you're a light worker, you're here to shift, you're here to do things in a different way. And so you may find yourself not resonating with the typical day-to-day life, not resonating with other people's desire for superficiality. And that's okay. That's what we're here for. So, yes, I lost people, but I've also gained more fulfilling connections, and most importantly, a more fulfilling connection to myself and to God. So I have developed so many different tools and techniques over the years as I'm kind of trying to rediscover or tap into who I really am. And I'm also a healer, so I've been working on my Reiki. So I did Reiki 1 and 2. I'm just working on my master. And I also have done like Akashic record reading. Another healing modality is called the Universal Spheres. And I also speak light language. So there's like so many different aspects of healing that I have tapped into. And I know that that's just the beginning, and they're tools that I use for myself on a daily basis. But I also know that the time is coming where I'm going to be expanding and offering my healing services to others as well, because that is what I'm being called to at this moment. And when we answer the call, we can open up doors that we didn't even think were possible. So I'm going to walk my walk and not just talk the talk. And I've been in the getting shit written down phase where it's happening. So I'm excited, and once that's up and going, then I will post where you can take advantage of these healing sessions that we work together, because I'm just a conduit that is here to be that channel so that your higher self and God can work magic. I'm just the clear channel that can help you. So yeah, so this is just a little bit about me. I will start expanding a little bit more, trying to be more open with my journey. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend or day, whatever day a week that you watch this. I hope you have a fantastic one, and sending you so much love and many blessings. Until next time, take care.